Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoever's out there, if you're out there, thanks for coming by. We're gonna play Pillars of Eternity today. Little update. I don't know if you guys caught my stream the other day with the PC build. Earlier, as I was trying to fit the power cables in the graphics card. Turns out those are the right power cables. They just weren't fitting in quite right, and I just had to adjust them to get in. But man, that build is coming out sweet, and I can't wait for it to be done. I won't be able to do anything with it because turns out I can't cut tubing straight. So I've got a jig that's coming probably Sunday, and that's when I'll start bending tubes, cutting tubes, and getting everything all tubed up. Is that even a word? Tubed? Yeah, we're gonna go with it. So yeah, that'll be coming probably, I don't know, maybe Sunday. But the thing is I gotta do a leak test as well. So maybe I'll stream the tube bending, but I'm not quite sure. Seems to be quite a tedious endeavor to do tube bending, especially with acrylic, because I guess the bend temperature point is kind of high, and I want to be really careful and get it right because I've never done it before, and I only have 4 tubes to work with. So if I screw it up, I gotta get more tubes, and yeah, oh well. So anyway, today we're gonna play Pillars of Eternity. Let me go ahead and switch to that. And this one? Yep, that's the one. Okay. We're going to start from scratch. I've actually played very little of this game. I think I've only played the very first bit of it because I was like, man, this one I want to stream. So I kind of saved it in the backlog for a while, and so I decided to pull it out. And we're going to play it. So let's get started. Alright, can you see it? Does it look okay? I mean, it kind of looks okay. Near as I can tell. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. So yeah, I'm new to this game. I don't know how to play it other than I think it's kind of like, what was that one? Divinity Origins 2 or Divinity 2, or I don't remember. Anyway, let's play. Easy, normal, hard, Path of the Damned, story time. Right, story time mode is for players who are more interested in exploration and story development than the challenge of combat. While story time, is this baby mode? I don't know. It might be baby mode. I wonder if you can change it. Enemy composition of the battles is the same as normal difficulty, but the game mechanics are biased in the player's favor. Additionally, the party can carry an unlimited number of camping supplies. Man, that would be actually pretty nice, but let's look at the easy. Easy difficulty requires minimal micromanagement and easily forgives mistakes in combat. Is strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returning to real-time party-based. Oh, we might have to go easy. Let's see what normal looks like. The normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. It is not recommended for newcomers to real-time party. But okay, well, we're gonna stick with easy then. Okay. Some nice little god rays going on there. Loading.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, fine then. Okay. Replay? No, we're done. Okay. Male, yes. Next. Race. Human. Okay. I'm kind of partial to playing nothing but human because, let's be real here, that's what we all are. And I feel like, I don't know. There's a big obsession with other races and playing other races. Godlike? No, we're not going to do this. And yeah, it gives better stats and everything, but I don't know. And I'm in the way, aren't I? Alright, hold on a second. Screen might go black just for a sec. It doesn't. Okay, good. I'm gonna move me over here just for a moment. Okay. Pretty good. There is no audio because when I switch windows, it turns off. Alright. Audio should be back. Yep, see it. Okay, good. Elves are dominant race, and like I said, they give you dexterity and perception increase. Orlin, what the hell is an Orlin? Is that like a hobbit? Orlins are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Well, why not? Also notable for their large ears, two-tone skin, and hirsute bodies? I don't even know that word. What is that word? Orlins are commonly found in Glanfith. Territory comprised of the forest southeast of the Bale. Bale? Just add a Z on there and it's Bales River. Populated indigenously by a group of loosely affiliated tribes collectively known as Glanfathins. And governed by a council of its 6 most powerful tribes. Glanfeth is home to a large number of ruined Ingwithan sites. You know what? I'm gonna have to fix that later. Okay, whatever. We're going with human. Next. Meadow. What is meadow folk? Ocean folk, savannah. Nope, we're not going with savannah. Wait, this actually gives you no difference. Meadow. The most common humans in the Deerwood. Direwood? The meadow folk, or Theoden, have lived in that area for almost 2,000 years. Meadow folk traditionally live at the edges of elven forests, working the open plains, hence their name. Most humans in the Dire? Deerwood? I don't know. Theoden? Or Theoden, okay. Fighting spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50% endurance, folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. I think that's for all three, so it doesn't even make any difference. Yeah. Just where you start, maybe? Go with it. That chat was hidden a little bit. Alright, Barbarian Chanter. Chanter is, like, what? In every culture, across Aora, there are chanters. Many historians consider chanters to be the most ancient workers of magic. Their hallowed phrases stirring the collective memory of wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects in a kind of reenactment. In some societies, chanters form organized groups of storytellers and researchers, but in most parts of the world, they are just time-honored part of local folk traditions. Cipher. What's a cipher? Discovery in Eastern Reach, ciphers were once called... What? Rishalgwin. God. These crazy-ass names, some of these... It's like they take a handful of letter dice and just throw them down and then try and make something. Why do they do that? Just... Let's make some words that are pronounceable. At least a little bit. Ciphers had the ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Though most ciphers are still found in the Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques have spread throughout the known world. They are gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful, soul-focused effects. These powers, cost focus, ciphers build, okay, stealth, lore, mechanics, endurance, whatever. Druid, minimalist at heart. Druids tap into the spiritual power that flows through the simple of... Yeah, we all know what druids are, but what do? Spirit shift. All druids have mastered one animalistic form. These forms give the druids strong melee abilities and grant an additional power while the druid is shifted. Okay. Fighter. Starting ability, fighters continually regenerate endurance at a modest rate during combat. Monk. Whoa, he gets two abilities. Transcendent suffering. When monks have no weapons equipped, their unarmed attacks are exceptionally powerful and continue to increase in damage as they gain levels. Okay. Wounds. As monks are damaged, their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monks' special abilities. A paladin. Faith and conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all of their defenses. Over the course of the game, the value of this bonus may shift based on the reputations the paladin gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her order. Okay. So basically a tank, I guess. Priests. Are priests the healer? Generates a modest amount of endurance for allies around the priest. Any enemy vessels caught in this area take burn damage. That's kind of cool. And may be frightened. Over the course of the game, the power of this ability may shift based on the reputations the priest gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her deity. Spells. Priests have access to a variety of support and some offensive-oriented spells. Every 2 levels, priests automatically gain access to an additional set of spells. Initially, their spells can be cast a limited number of times per rest. As priests gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to per encounter use. Okay. Ranger. Basically your archer, I guess. Oh, and you get an animal companion. Okay. All rangers share a strong bond with an animal companion. So, you know, this reminds me of something that I saw on Twitter today, and I don't know if it's real or not, but there's a video of Baldur's Gate 3 of an elf that was about to be mounted by a bear. I don't know what that's all about, but it sounds terrible, and I want to know why. Why is that in the game? Maybe, I don't know if it's real. Maybe it's real. But I'm not going to show you because it's quite disturbing and weird. Anyway, I'm going to get back to Ranger. The link between the Ranger and the companion is powerful. If one goes down in battle, the other suffers as well. Okay. So it's basically, I guess you get an extra person to do your thing. Okay. Rogue, basically a thief. Sneak attack. Applies bonus damage. You'll have to excuse me. It's like a lot of times I'll use terms that are more associated with like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is what I really know about as far as the jobs and classes. In particular, it's like Final Fantasy 14. I played the hell out of that game, and so a lot of those kind of terms kind of stuck with me. Like barbarian would be warrior, chanter would be, I guess, your black mage, cipher. I don't know what cipher would be. Druid is just druid. Fighter, warrior, monk, paladin. Priest would be white mage. Ranger. Rogue would be thief. Wizard. Oh, maybe wizard is the black mage. Sneak attack. Back to the thief. Rogue. Whatever. Applies bonus damage to the rogue's ranged and melee weapon attacks when the target has any of the following afflictions: blinded, flanked, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, stuck, stunned, or weakened. It also applies to any target the rogue strikes with a weapon within the first 2 seconds of combat. Okay. Wizard. Masters the academic magic. Wizards are the students of arcane traditions that stretch back beyond the boundaries of recorded history. Wizards are highly organized as group, often forming academies or guilds devoted to research and development in magical studies, and tend to favor environments where Many accomplished wizards eventually become known for their eccentricity, whatever. Arcane Assault. Mid-range attack that hits a small area for raw damage. So yeah, they're basically the black mage. Spells. Wizards have access to a variety of offensive and personal defenses. So unlike priests and druids, wizards learn individual spells that they store in and cast directly from their grimoires. Grimoires can only hold 4 spells of each spell level, which motivates wizards to keep multiple grimoires for different needs. That's interesting. Every 2 levels, wizards gain access to additional set of spells. However, they can automatically learn 1 spell of any level they can access each time they advance. Wizards also have the option of learning spells from grimoires they find or buy. See, okay. This is kind of cool. I kind of like this. I wonder... I usually go with like ranger, rogue, or something like that, but I'm actually kind of interested in wizard. Cipher. What does a cipher do again? Directly target enemies. Powers of focus, which ciphers build through the use of their soul whip. What the hell is a soul whip? Hold on a second. A recent discovery in Eastern Reach ciphers were once called ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. What the hell is focus? Is there an explanation for focus? Focus. Is there anything over here? Focus? No. No explanation for focus? Oh, nope, that's accuracy. Reflection, endurance, nope. Doesn't explain anything with this. So, okay. Are we gonna go with ranger, rogue, or wizard? Or mechanics? What is that? Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers. Draining the resources and maiming or killing those who are unfortunate enough to trigger an unseen floor plate. Alright, let's go with wizard. Screw it. What, I get to choose 4. Spells. Wizards have access to a variety of offensive and personal defense, unlike priests and okay. Yeah, we already talked about that. Fan of Flames creates a cone of fire in front of the caster, causing burn damage to anyone in that area effect. I'm assuming that applies to allies as well. Chill Fog. Calls a blinding white icy fog into existence. Inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time to any in the area of effect. What is this? Archimede's dazzling lights overwhelms anyone in the area of the effect with a brilliant and bewildering pyrotechnic. This is fireworks. You're shooting fireworks out of your hand. Okay. And you're making fog. Council Hot's parasitic staff creates a glowing quarterstaff of pure energy for the wizard to wield, granting a bonus chance to hit and giving the wizard endurance, which each with the short-term survivability. Okay. Eldritch aim. Preternatural accuracy for a short period. Fan of flames. I know what that is. Fleet feet. Powers the target with unnatural speed, increasing their movement. Ghost blades. Calls a field of unearthly blades into existence, inflicting immediate pierce damage and hobbled affliction. Okay, that's kind of cool. Jolting touch. Bolt of electricity jumps from the caster's fingers to the nearest enemy and then to the next nearest, causing decreasing amounts of shock. That's kind of cool. I kind of want that. Alright, what's this? Kalakoth's sunless grasp. The caster's hands become so cold as to freeze what they touch. Does freeze damage to a target and reduces its accuracy. Minor missiles. Summons 3 spell missiles that batter the target, inflicting crush or corrode damage. Okay. Sicken. Puts the ground in a... This is probably like poison. Knock down anyone in the area. Oh no, this isn't. This is just... Slick shoes. That's what that is. It's slick shoes. Spirit shield. Surrounds the caster with the shield of spirit energy, granting increased damage reduction. Okay, that's probably want that. What's this? Quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage but having a high chance to disrupt enemy spellcasters. Ooh. Creates a duplicate of the caster to distract enemies, granting the caster a high deflection bonus until he or she has hit a crit. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. And then I need another... What is this one again? Fear of energy of the wizard wells, granting a bonus chance to hit and giving the wizard endurance with each successful. Alright, endurance represents a character's short-term survivability. Damage that is not absorbed by a character's damage reduction goes straight to their endurance and health, so it's their HP. Well, they're pre-HP, I guess. Anyway. Potions and healing magic, such as from a paladin, priest, or druid, can restore endurance in combat. When a character's endurance reaches 0, he or she will be knocked out. So it is like your HP. A knocked out character can be brought back in combat through the use of revive ability. Otherwise, characters will regain all of their endurance at the end of combat. Wait, what? Assuming they're on the winning side. Okay. Otherwise you die. Eh. Nope. See, the problem with this is that Fan of Flames is area of effect, it's a cone of effect. It'll probably hit my allies if they get in the way, and so it'll be kind of a pain in the ass. I know. Shush. Fuel the unruly blaze into existence, inflicting immediate piercing damage. on targets in the area of effect. So I really can't get away from that kind of thing. Does freeze damage to a target and reduces its accuracy. I think... Let me look at this again. Bow area of effect. 21 to 31. Piercing damage hobbled. For 4 seconds. Accuracy. Where's the... Oh, that's a cone. Length is 5 meters. What is this? 5 meters, 120 cone. 145. What's the damage? 2131? 3143 burn damage. Accuracy plus 10 versus reflex. Plus 10 versus reflex again. Hobbled. What does hobbled mean? Dexterity reduced by 2, movement by 1.5, and reflex by 20. I'm gonna go with Ghost Blades. So yeah, all these guys. That's cool. Spirit Shield. What is this again? Okay, we're good. Oh, attributes. Okay. I guess the stars mean that those are the class attributes. I'll start at 10 and resolve starts at 11. Resolve, what is resolve? Reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and emotional intensity. Intellect, intelligence, character's logic, highly recommended for a wizard. Recommended, highly recommended. Okay, so we're gonna go 2 here, 2 here, and 1 here. Just so that I can get that, but I think we can raise them later. Yeah. Wait. Go back. What is might? Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. During interactions, it can be useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. Might supposed to see? That's kind of why I picked human, is because... You know what? Hold on a second. In this, I do want to show my cursor, so I have to go in here. General. I think it's output. No. Advanced. Nope, not there. Must be under general. Preview, importer, studio mode, multi-view. Where is it? There's a way to show your cursor, and I can't find it. Output. Projector, system tray, hide cursor over projectors. No. 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 Oh, you know what? I know where it is. Cancel. Here. Properties. Capture cursor. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay, now you can see my cursor. It's a little hand. I'm gonna pick my nose. Or my ear. That's as far as we'll go. One other thing real quick. There we go. Alright, so yeah. And see, that's what I was talking about. Picking human, you get bonuses with human on certain attributes. Area of effect is plus, yeah, alright, we're gonna go with this. Next. Where are we? Culture? Okay. Okay. The Herder Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. Though the empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world, Greater Ader? Maybe it's Ader. That's probably Adir. See? This is what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to pronounce this? Whatever. Is at its heart and houses a majority of its human and elven nations. What's the Deadfire Archipelago? Consisting of the nation of dozens of Amawa settlements, and hundreds of lawless, pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea. I can't read. Deadfire is home to boreal dwarves and a mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures. That's kind of cool looking, but let's see, that's resolve, dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might, and perception. Once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Valley is now the crumbled remnants of an empire of warring merchant nations. Counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks, the old Valian There we go. Old Valia. Valian countries are still forces to be reckoned with and proud of the rich heritage. Okay, what's the Living Lands? Living Lands is a mountainous region of the large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements. That sounds kind of cool. A large? Really? Dude, get out. Don't spam my chat. Sorry. Rumble being a little bit weird. It's home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah. Sorry. I had to bonk somebody for spam. I can't believe spam on... I barely got anybody watching, and I get randos over on Rumble doing weird shit. Anyways. A large cracked southern expanse of polar ice, the white that wins, is a home to pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from... You know what? I'm going with the Living Lands. That'll give me a might of 14. That's crazy. What about dexterity? What is dexterity? Let me go back. Dexterity is an abstraction of a character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace in interactions, and it can be used for sleight of hand. What? Sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attack spells. Stop. Get back over there. And abilities, and contributes to the reflex damage. Nah, we're gonna stick with what we got. Alright, so we got might, constitution, dexterity, perception, intellect, intelligence, and resolve. We are going to go with... man. Failing has still forces me. I'm gonna go with this. Alright. Did I select it? Cool. Really? Background? Colonist, explorer, laborer, merchant, scientist. Scientist. Oops, sorry. Mercenary, hunter, drifter. Stealth mechanics, stealth survival, athletics and lore. What is lore? This character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often colonist survival. Allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. The first 6 ranks grant the following bonuses. 4. Athletics and mechanics. I don't need athletics per se. Mechanics? Traps and locks. Gotcha. Merchant, lore mechanics. Stealth mechanics. Hunter. Stealth, survival. No. Athletics. And lore. Lore and mechanics. Let's go with scientist. The rules that govern the world are a set of alchemical formula. You waiting to be discovered in many people. Yeah, we're gonna go with scientist. Alright, we got culture done. Living land scientist. Skin. Got that. Primary. Gray. Secondary. Red. No. Yes. Hair. Do we have a none? Let's go with that's fine. Facial hair. Can I zoom in? No. Facial hair. Can't tell. So tiny. Nah. Now that is a mighty beard. That's even mightier. That's back to the other one. What gives? Oh, little decorations. Got the Wolverine stuff going on there. None. I don't like that. Shang Tsung. No, that's Shang Tsung. Stash. Goatee. Portrait? Silly portraits look nothing like me. Ugh, no. Maybe that guy? That's number 49. That in mind. That one's not bad. 54. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna go with that one, that one. We're gonna go with that one. Closest I can get. What? God, I can barely even see this. Is this even... Can't zoom in? Nope. Alright, we're gonna stick with that facial hair. There's only 5. We'll go with that one. Screw it. Hair. Oh, here's where I can... That's crazy hair. That's okay. Let's what it was on, right? Let's go to 1. 1 is... That's kind of cool. Buzz cut. Weird cut. Yeah. Nah. Nope. What? What's all that business in your hair? You gotta wash your hair, dude. Nope. 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 Nuh-uh. What? It's not bad. I like that. That's kind of cool. I think that's what we started on. We're going with 1. Yeah, that's our guy. Facial hair. But hair. Does that change? It does change the beard too. We want to go gray? I don't think we're gonna go gray. I think we're gonna go stick with this guy. Alright. Is that everything? Next. Got my appearance. Voice.
Hey there.
Hi.
Watch and learn.
Okay. Means I gotta turn this down. Otherwise it comes through the mic. I just noticed.
Yeah! They won't see me coming.
I'm here.
Nope.
Follow me. Let's go! Steady does it.
Kinda like that.
I've got this.
Let's go!
Quick and quiet. Ready when you are.
I'll lead the way.
Wow, that's really
Attack!
coming up on my mic.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Stick.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. That all okay. I like stoic.
Follow me.
Yeah, we'll go with stoic. What are we gonna call him? I don't know. What can we call this guy? I don't know. I don't know what we want to call him. Let's keep it simple. Let's go with it. Okay, everything good? Ready to go? You have unused attribute points for your character. Any unused points will be lost. Oh, cancel. Where? $10. Wait, what? When did that happen? When did I get all that? Is that because of this? 1? Got 1 from that. Where did I get all this? Okay, well, I got a bonus 10, so we'll put one in intellect, one in dexterity, perception up twice, resolve. I don't know where all those came from. Oh, because I only spent 5. I had 10. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Constitution is your overall health. Okay, so we're gonna go up to 13 on there, and I got 1 left. Drop that down, take that one up. Is that everything? 13, 14, drop this one down, go up 14, 15, 13, drop this one down. No, we'll stick with that. Alright, that's good. Right, now we're good. Accept. Done. Caravan Master Odema. Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Okay.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Understood. At last the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Lovely.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odama looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfell. Carries an old sun-bleached bow, and then he said all that stuff. He nods in your direction. Sparfell nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. Where are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Sex may all open up options for you to in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. Okay.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out there? Or out here?
Not if you hurry about your business.
Dude!
And not if the weather holds up.
Oh, okay. There is a concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. Let me go back to this one.
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
So there was, hold on. Yeah, close this out. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Interesting. What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up.
Really?
Loses its luster.
Huh.
Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Interesting. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take
Okay.
someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Okay, he scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey night sleeping or even on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Okay, thank you.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
Kind you can afford.
Okay.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Odema chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you. Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. He casts a line. Okay.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright, welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Aora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glanfathan ruins, Odema has assigned Kalisha to help you. Kalisha is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. Okay. Lord. To select a party member, click on their selection circle. I'm assuming the green. Yeah. Their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, which would be down here, I guess. She'd be position 2. Starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. Okay. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle of 4 wedges, like this. All selected characters will path their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a slash through it, you cannot walk on that part of the map. Okay? When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's options, select only that character. Okay, first things first. Graphics, UI, frame rate, font scale is already up. Can I raise the UI at all? No VSync, we don't have to. Oh, big heads. What does that look like? Yes. Oh, those are huge heads. We're not doing that. We're turning it off. Graphics. Big heads. Auto pause. Okay, so you can. Nope. Okay, so I can grab these.
Yeah.
Anyone need supply?
Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant, Theoden, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Yeah, okay, we got that. Theoden. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look. I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Yeah, we might as well try, right? With an outlook like that, I'm sure you'll do well. You think these Cavaniers are prickly? Watch out for those axe welder Odem I mentioned. Let's go with clever. He laughs. That's excellent advice indeed. You now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive you, your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favored by their deity or order. I don't have to worry about that. Right? Yeah. For the main character only, their disposition will modify the effects of holy radiance for priests and faithers for paladins. Okay.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
Gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners.
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Deerwood is a former Erdi colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admire the Redsurans' work ethic, they always struck me as a little fanatical. Where's the... hold on. I don't see it that way. It's restacking the crates in his wagon. My brothers and I are all working together for the sake of the family enterprise. What do you got? What are you buying? What's my inventory? What do I have? I have nothing. I have a rod. That's all I have. Character. Journal. Nothing in the journal. Map. Oops. Okay.
Something else you need? Looks like...
What you got? I don't even know if I get to keep all this stuff. What is this? What is this? Behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. Aww. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad of perils that plague the world of Aeria. An aspect of the god Aothus. Found represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here. Oh, okay, whatever. Alright, how much money do I have? Does it even say? Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces. I have 100. I can't buy any of this shit. That may be lockpicks. Alright, fuck it. Okay. ICJ map H. Yeah, escape. World map. Oh, that's lovely. All kinds of stuff going on here. Okay. Oh. I guess the log just stays there. Whoa, I didn't tell you to go there. Oh. Stupid mouse. Travelers maybe, or looters or bandits. What? The corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. Dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign any way you figure it. Oh, we got lockpicks too. Cool. What is this? The light. Oh, we got a lamp here. That means people. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in the environment. Okay. And down here. Oh, we can go down this way though. No, we can't. Footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer.
This is recent. Not good.
I did just said or longer.
What you need?
What you got? Inventory. You got beer. Whatever. Anything in here?
Huh?
Okay. Nothing down here. Okay. Go back across the bridge. And over here. Oh, I see something here. Oh, it's just this thing. Who are you?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, game paused. Why? Young wolf. Arcane assault. That's different. Unleashes a bolt of magical energy from the grimoire that inflicts raw damage and dazzles targets in the area. Second win. 1 per encounter. Requires athletics 1. Combat only. Right click for details. Okay. Wizards have the ability to learn a staggering number of spells, but they are always limited by the capacity of their grimoires. At any given time, a grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Click on a spell in the right panel to remove it from the grimoire. Add spells to empty slots by clicking on the spell in the left panel. So, rod, fist. These are probably pretty weak, so okay. Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real time to see the orders play out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. Start a combat, okay. You're gonna attack the young wolf as well. We'll go from there. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. When characters are engaged, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack, so attack of opportunity, from the enemies engaging them. Your characters will also automatically engage enemies when they initiate attacks against them with melee weapons. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose endurance and health. Their portrait will begin to fill with a red overlay, and the health bar to the left of their portrait will slowly start to decrease. When the portrait fills entirely red, the character will be knocked out. Potions and spells can be used to restore endurance to keep characters in the fight, but health can only be restored by resting. Okay. Dude! All characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks: deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. These defenses are based on the character's attributes, level, items, and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defenses when an attack is made. If accuracy is below the targeted defense, the attack suffers a penalty to the roll and it is more likely to result in a miss. If accuracy is above the targeted defense, the attack is more likely to result in a critical. All attacks that do damage have overcome the target's damage reduction. An enemy's DR reduces the incoming damage reduction of 4. An enemy's DR reduces the incoming damage by the listed amount down to a minimum percentage. If you are having difficulty hurting an enemy, try switching to a weapon or attack that does a different damage type. Most enemies are strong against 1 or 2 damage types and weak against similar number. What happened? Scored a critical. A critical is better result than hit, and they are more likely to occur when the attack's accuracy is higher than the target's defense. Attacks that do damage will do more damage on crit. Attack, yeah, okay. Attacks that inflict status effects or afflictions will have increased duration on a critical. Grazes are worse than hits and suffer decreased damage. Okay. Okay, we gotta change this. Game. Auto pause. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Combat start. Stop party movement. That's fine. Take that off. Target destroyed. Yeah, I'll keep that on so that I can plan a little better. Combat auto slow. Party member finishes ability. Don't need that. Hidden object found. Yeah, I might keep that on. Extraordinary defense. What is that? Autopause if member attacks an enemy whose defense exceeds his or her accuracy by 50. Yeah, we're gonna keep that on. Weapon ineffective. Yeah. Enemy spotted. Yeah. Low health, endurance, character damage. Take that. Well, this is fine. Okay, sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear your character complain about it when it happens. Take heed. Note the damage type that's being blocked and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different damage type. Okay. Okay. 3 to 18. Endurance 51. That was a piece of cake. Fired. We'll take it.
Yeah.
This is it.
As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up to review your notes. Some kind of scientist, the way I hear it. Harness it to solve crimes. There's a lot of demand of substances that alter the mind. A little science goes a long way in meeting that demand. Spent a long time pursuing the knowledge promised by the alchemy. It isn't your business. How should we answer? How should we answer? Let's go with that. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? Alchemy is dangerous. I was nearly killed in an accident. My teacher was a fraud who cheated people out of their hard-earned money. I found it to be limited. Its secrets weren't the secrets I wanted answers to. Inexperienced. I'm gonna go with something a little more flavor. Let's go with that. That's a damnable run of luck. Maybe the new setting will turn things around for you. Alicia breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through. I hadn't given it much thought. Let's go with that. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. Hope to meet someone and fall in love. Maybe it's you, Kalisha. Maybe it's you. Hopefully. No. We'll see what happens. Alright, probably the same things I did before. Just looking for some adventure. Really getting into trouble, I expect. I'm going to find some new friends. Stand by. I gotta check something. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to find some new friends. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Wonder how she would react with that. be funny. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn at Gilded Vale. That'll put you up as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Okay. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema'll give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Felicia sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages, been doing guide work for Ixamiddle. But I'd do anything for her. She's much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. Is that where I'm from? I've got a brother in Rautai, and another in Ader. My sister in Gilded Vale, she's the only real homebody. Tell me, not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Ader Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Finally. Alright, quest updated.
Huh?
Anything up here?
Huh?
Path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Okay, I know. Grooves in the road marked passage hundreds. Awesome. Guess what? The game crashed. Awesome. All that stuff we did. I'm glad I saved it at one point. Damn it. Okay. Let's try this again. Stand by. I gotta start it back up again. You would think they would have fixed all the bugs by now for it being as old as it is. Can you?
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright, let me go grab all this stuff.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, this is gonna be easy because I know where to go now.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Gotta go get the stuffs that I... They call. Wait a minute. Yeah, there was a bottle over here.
This is recent. Not good.
Okay.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh yeah, you gotta double check. Oh wait, I had that already saved. Right? Auto pause. Yeah, I turned all that off. Okay. So you are going to do this. No. This. To this. And you hack.
Lava. Seek.
Done.
This is it.
This one. This one. I haven't given it much thought. I have no idea what I'm doing next. Okay. Wasting time here. A demo will give me an earphone while you're here. Yeah. Tell me about you. Okay, yeah. Okay. Is there an autosave on this? There is an autosave. Best. You're not there anymore. Alright, we need to go down to the water. What's this?
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Okay. Crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her looking up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Sparfle's dead.
Ambush!
Okay, so let's see, you are going to he has to be close for that. Do this. No, not yet. This. Wait, that. Here. You. What is this? Knockdown. I guess you'll attack him. Wait, what's your damage reduction? Doesn't know. Okay.
Worth and rock!
Huh. All at the same time. Nice.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Okay, first. Okay, inventory. Oops.
Keeping quiet. Nice and slow.
What was I doing? Inventory. Inventory. Gives me something. Wait. Yeah, I'm better off with what I have. What does she have though? PR7. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, before I go any further, because this thing's getting weird. Oh, hello. Okay. There he goes. Down for the count. What do we got? Bow, hide armor, copper. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Felicia puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard... Severe? Handful of dark figures... One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Lore 1. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of your Glenethfath. We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. I don't... Hold on. Sorry, I'm checking something. Why did she send that there? Alright, hold on guys. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Alright, lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Oh, there we go. This needs to go up just a little bit. Okay. I don't know why it wouldn't let me scroll before. Oh, why have you done this? What do we want to do? You will try to kill us all either way. Why make it easy? Been rational most of the time. I'm gonna try this. See what happens. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. These reputations represent how people perceive you. Yeah, I already went through all this. So I say again, lay down your arms. Whoops, hold on. Relax. Crazy music. I'm not doing anything yet. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would... What? If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? That's interesting. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs? Or because it's what you are told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakens and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Alright, what has Heoden got? He has daggers. Lightning strike. No uses left. Fuck. Jolting touch. No uses left. No uses left. What in the hell? Ugh, okay. Electrical energy from the grimoire that inflicts raw damage and dazes target in the air. You?
help.
You can now. Alright, nobody died? Your enemy lies supine on the ground. Unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in a wheezing, fitful gasp. He looks at you. Not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Ooh, jeez. Wind. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Caravan Master, seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bowel. Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Okay. I'm getting inside. Oh, shit. Oh! Now, why in the hell did we camp right there? Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Theoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Theoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Theoden lashes out against the fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. We're gonna do this towards the attacker. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Theoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Theoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Theoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Loading. Don't crash.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Okay.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
Okay.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Alright. Unfortunately... Oh my god, seriously? Except escape the ruins. Yes, I already did. Yes. So unfortunately, I have to call it here because my sleep schedule has been screwed up to beyond belief this past week. Been staying up way too late, so I have to get back on a more reasonable sleep schedule so that I can actually get up and go to real life duties. And that starts on Monday, so I have to retrain my sleeping schedule to get up early enough to get there. So I appreciate you coming by if you stop by. If you're coming in for the VOD, hey, thanks for watching. We will continue this game though. I think this is as far as I got when I first started playing the game. So I'm super interested in getting further, and I want to play more of this. I may or may not play it. Maybe I'll do 2 streams tomorrow. I might do more of this earlier in the day, and then we'll continue on with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword later on. So yeah, maybe we'll do 2. Well, depending on how I feel. One in the midday and then the other in the evening for a little bit. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Again, thanks for coming. Hit the follow buttons, subscribe buttons, whatever applies to which platform, and give it a thumbs up, man. Anytime you give it a thumbs up, it helps spread the word a little bit, even just a little bit. So help a new streamer out a little. And that's it. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow. This is really fun. I'm stoked about this. So, okay. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.